Oh, I'm recording? Okay. So we did the images and we did the keywords, and now we're going to do the content with Perfect Content because it is perfect. And I was running something there, um, but I actually don't want it to save, and so it keeps going on me. Um, so I actually removed proxies. I'm going to remove geo-targeting, and they said that I could actually put a word like best and um, well, best is all I can think of right now, but best aromatherapy oil, maybe where to buy, but I haven't tested that yet, and it's something that I'm going to do. There's also spinner options for best spinner, I believe, but I don't think we're spinning at this point. Um, Mine, I had, with the one I ran previously, I had proxies and it didn't work too well. The previous one to that, I didn't use proxies and it worked really well. So I'm going to demonstrate no proxies and no geo-targeted anchor text. Not right now. I can add that later. And all of this actually I can add later. And so there's my keywords, just a few broad keywords there. And I'm going to start. No proxies now. Let's see how it goes. Well, that went really fast, didn't it? Alright, I'm going to select all, and should I save? I should. So aromatherapy keywords from PC. And I guess I should pause that. So update on the content in Perfect Content. When I used proxies before, I had just a ton of unsuccess or failed, and I'm almost done, and so far it's all success. So for me, it no proxies is what works, and I think that Patrick had said somewhere, or Brian, try using them and try not using them and see what works for you. And I think this is probably the perfect case of that. So I'll pause again and go ahead and let that finish. And while I'm letting that finish, I'll tell a little story about the content, the pages that this created, the content that this created. I took some of that content. I was applying for Amazon Europe, and hang on, that's my phone ringing. Okay, so I kind of got ahead of myself because all that content finished, and then so I started saving it and then realized I was in the middle of a recording. So anyway, this is how it turns out after it's finished. These are all actually, this column is blank, and all of these are on the left here. All of these, let's see, double click on all of these articles and images and blah blah blah, and just kind of large and blurry there, but no matter. And so you can literally use this and spin it, whatever, in your website articles, which I did. And I think I started telling a story about Amazon associate in Spain. And at first I sent a website I was in the middle of working on, and and they rejected my application because they said I needed some unique content in there. I didn't even have any Amazon products. I just had like a basic website, and so I came in here. I made 2 articles of 2,000 words each, spun them lightly, put them in as blog posts, and sent it back. And within, I think, 10 or 12 minutes, they had approved it. So, I mean, not that they're going to be all that picky, but they wanted some unique articles, and I gave them some unique and readable articles. So there that was. And anyway, stop blabbering about that. Anyway, these are articles that you can actually read. So what you do is you can select some and add them to the left, and you can save it. So what I did, and I didn't want to work with these, but I might need this content for something else, and so I saved the articles, and I think I'm finished. Spin. I don't want to. No. But I do want to get out of there. And so what happened was, in the folder that I had saved this to, aromatherapy content, there and there are the two. It came up with 2 folders, one called aromatherapy, one called essential oils. Now theoretically I should be getting more. That one that says scented oils, one that says natural oils, and one that says best aromatherapy oils, and I do not see that it is still running. So maybe they'll just pop up randomly later. So I'm going to leave perfect content on and just see what happens. But the first 2 keywords under here and under sentences, you'll see a 000-all text. And so I opened those up, and let's see. Yeah, there's one. And I copied, and I opened up a Notepad++. And Notepad++ is free. Just Google free download if you don't have it, or I'm sorry, Notepad++ download, and you want to create a new file, and you paste those sentences. So in Notepad, they're going to look weird. Like there's a period and there's no space, and there's no spaces in between sentences. So you think, oh, it's all screwed up. And then at first I spent, I don't know how long, trying to separate these out. Well, you put them in Notepad++, and lo and behold, there they are. They're actual sentences. So then you go to the other one. In this case, essential oils, sentences, and there's another all text. And you open that, you copy it, and you put it at the bottom of this. And I'm not even sure it's required, because look at how many sentences. 82,000 sentences. I mean, I'm not sure that that's not going to blow up the program, but you know what? We'll see. And so I pasted them all, both files, into here, and that didn't even get to this scented oils, natural oils, or best aromatherapy oils. I'm going to let it run, and I'll let you know what actually happens with that. And so did I save that? I saved it as 000-all.text in Notepad++ is what you need it in. I don't need that anymore. I'm going to let that run, or keep running, and that's your content taken care of on our little mind map. And like I said, content is also great for websites. You do have to clean it up. I'm not saying that every sentence is going to be pure gold, but there is so much there. You can make as many 2,000 word articles as your little heart desires, and I mean, 82,000 sentences, for Pete's sake. That's, keep you going for 5 or 6 years at least. So, next we're going to create, actually, next I'm going to create another video and end this one. Okay, bye bye.